what we want is leaders. We want people to step up, to dare to step out of their comfort zones, to prioritize the future ahead of the now, and to be brave enough to think long term.
Well, let's cross to the Netherlands now, where I'm joined by diplomat and environmental activist Alexander Verbeek. Thanks so much for being with us. You know, Greta Thunberg is one of the most recognized advocates for the environment, and curbing climate change on the planet. But she's actually marking 2 years of government inaction now. So how much impact is this very vocal youth movement actually having?
I think they've had an enormous impact. The difference between now and 2 years ago is that worldwide people are so much more aware than before, and you need awareness before you can take any action. Of course, Greta and the other youth leaders, including myself, many people would have loved to see more action, but what she has achieved is remarkable. And she's asking for leaders. She's actually one of the very best leaders we have in this field.
Yeah, she's great. I'm not trying to diminish what she does, but she says the bottom line is governments just aren't doing enough. And we have governments in power that are actually, taking arguably decades off what progress has been made. I mean, the Trump administration just approved exploration for hydrocarbons in the Alaskan wilderness. I mean, how far are certain governments actually pushing this back?
Well, many governments do. I think actually in the EU we can be quite happy how far we have gotten, at least compared to other countries in the world. But even in the EU, we are not yet doing enough if you really listen to the science. And that is exactly what this youth movement is doing. They remind us of, not their own agenda, not their own ideas. They remind us of what science has concluded, what the scientists tell us that need to be done. And we need leadership to tackle this, and it is by far not enough what we are doing.
Right.
So basically what they are saying is treat an emergency as if it is an emergency, or as she said like a year ago, she often repeated the line, act as if your house is on fire, because our house is on fire. Actually, you just showed it on the news just seconds ago, how much of our planet is on fire.
Yeah. Let me raise this with you, though. Many were hoping that a silver lining to this global pandemic would be that we'd give the Earth an opportunity to just take a break. Months of burning far less fossil fuels, far less driving, flying, put on hold. Yet, from what we're seeing, actually, it really hasn't made a dent in improving, the bigger picture. So tell us what would actually work.
Yeah, well, these measures were designed to stop the pandemic. So this is not, let's say, the kind of package we need to tackle climate change. But of course, many elements are in there. I think people have to understand that the result of many, many decades of burning too much fossil fuels is the impact that we see now. So if you don't do that for half a year, you still have that cumulative amount of CO2 that is impacting us. So what really needs to be done is stop investing in fossil fuels. I mean, there's actually an enormous amount of subsidies. There's more subsidies worldwide in fossil fuels than there is in renewable energy. So we're actually using taxpayers' money to fund the thing that is killing us and that is killing our children and grandchildren. That is destroying our environment, and destroying the environment, that should actually be a crime. And that's one of the things that Greta and the fellow activists from Germany and Belgium are asking for. They say ecocide, destroying ecosystems, should be an international crime. So we need more transparency. We need to know what, if I book a flight flying somewhere, I should be told how much CO2 is burning, how much I contribute to destroying the climate. That's pretty much for one flight.
Okay. Alexander Verbeek, we're going to have to leave it there. Thanks so much for being with us on TRT World. We appreciate it.
Thank you.